Posting lots of content lately, but you haven't seen any traction or engagement on your page, and so you've been looking for a solution to this problem. Today I'm going to talk about the 5 steps to increase your growth and engagement on your page, and I'm telling you, when you implement these strategies, you are going to see a change in not only your audience, you're going to start seeing more engagement from your audience, you're going to see growth, and you can potentially turn these followers into dollars. This is the exact same strategy that Chris and I have used to grow our fitness businesses. This is what we have taught a lot of our members and veterans from the Brand Training University, and we teach and coach within the university. So step number 1 is y'all need to optimize your profile. And what do I mean by that? I'm actually going to share with you all one of our veterans, one of our alumni in the Brand Training University who really helped upscale and elevate her content game and her profile. So this is Tiana right here. This is Let's Talk Tiana. So let's go through her profile really quickly and why it is so much better. So if y'all, after this live, go to your profile and also check out the reel from yesterday where I actually deep dive into the strategies that I'm talking today so you can implement this. So Tiana, in your profile, look at your picture. Is it a picture or is it a logo? You want to make sure that your picture is of you and it really represents your brand. Secondly, your name. You want to use your real name or a name that's related to your business. And then by your name, you want to set an identifier of your brand and your business. So for example, Tiana, she is a gut health nutrition coach. And so she has put gut health and movement next to her name. So when people are looking and scrolling on social media and they actually type in that search bar, kind of like Google, nutritionist, personal trainer, gut health, she's going to pop up if someone types in gut health. So look at your bio, look at your name, and if you don't have a brand or business identifier next to your name, make sure to add that today. Secondly, after underneath that, you want to have an identifier of what you do. Fitness trainer, coach, entrepreneur, have an identifier. And then have an I help statement. Who do you help and how do you help them? She specifically is teaching women how to reduce inflammation and eat for the gut. So you wanted to offer that who you talk to, the more specific you can get, the better, and then the how. And if you can, a call to action so they can take action to a link in your bio. If you don't have any kind of link, make sure to add one. So here she has free debloat guide. So you want to have a call to action to have them go somewhere so you can actually capture the information and build that relationship and rapport with them. Another great thing about her page, in her highlights, she has some specifics like clients. So that might be client testimonials, or for example, gut, more information about the gut health, her online training program, her workouts. In your highlights, that's going to help highlight who you are and what you're an expert in. So that way they can learn more about you and what you do. And so number 1, you need to optimize your profile. So that's stage 1. So if you haven't optimized your profile yet, make sure to do so. Number 2, let's go into our next example. It's going to be content. So this is another veteran and alumni. This is Kristen. She has had an amazing growth because she's gotten really, really good and consistent with her content. Consistency is key, which we're going to talk about. But if you come to her page, you'll see that she's offering quick, low impact workouts that you can pretty much do from anywhere. She also works with mental health. She has been sober for so many years, so she really speaks on that. But it's very clear with her content and it's consistent, where when your audience comes to your page, you want them to be able to feel something. What is the benefits of working with you? How are they going to receive this outcome? In content ideas, you can share workouts that are specific to your niche. You can share behind the scenes. You can share client testimonials. You can share, like your transformative experience and outcomes. But ultimately, you want them to get a sense of what it's like to work with you and offer value. One of the things that we teach in the program is our PACER method. You want your content to be purposeful value. You want it to be action driven, so that way they're taking an action from your bio, from your content, from your description, either to DM you, click the link in my bio, comment below. You want them to be engaging. Also, consistency educational, raw, and real. And if you can make it educational and entertaining, that's even better. So make sure to, 1, optimize your profile, and 2, create purposeful, valuable content that's action driven. 3, you want to show up, okay? Show up. I want to give a shout out to one of our members right here, one of our VIP members, Coach Nitra. We still got some work to do, Nitra, on her imagery in regards to her covers, which she's working on. But one thing I love what Nitra does is she shows up and goes live. She shows her face live twice a week. So if you're not going live right now, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you can go live on your page at least once a week, choose one day a week right now, write it down in your journal, put it in your notes, set a reminder for yourself, and commit to go live at least once a week. Lives don't have to be that long. They can be 10, 15, 30 minutes. You can repurpose those lives to reels, to other content. Put it on your YouTube page if you have a YouTube page. Share it in your private Facebook group. But you want to be going live at least once a week. She shows up live consistently twice a week, and she actually acquires clients from her lives. Almost every live she gets a new client. Why? Because 1, she shows up consistent, but 2, she's offering valuable information, speaking directly to her audience. That is key. Messaging that speaks directly to your audience. So recap, we want to optimize the profile. We want to create purposeful, valuable content. And we want to show our face. We want to go live. We want to be in our stories. We want to be creating reels. Reels are very powerful. So if you haven't started creating reels, you need to do so. Okay, that's going to help increase your growth faster, but it's also going to help with engagement. Okay, thirdly, let's talk about building relationships. So this is our profile right now. So in regards to building relationships, you really want to be engaging. So anytime someone comments on a post, you want to go in there and respond back. And not just a like, but actually ask a question. Get them to build rapport with you. Get them in the DM. Have a conversation. Learn about what they might be struggling with. What are some of their goals? See if they're an ideal client, and then invite them to work with you. Invite them to hop on a call. And the great thing about the DMs, don't just send DM notes. Actually send, you can actually send video conversations. You can send voice notes, which are a lot more personable. And so here, if you go to, this is a trick. If you go to your profile and you do the little hamburger, you click on that. Okay, I'm going to share with you how you can create auto responses depending on your niche. Next, you're going to go to settings. In settings, you click on settings. After that, you go to creator. One thing I want to ask y'all, if you don't have a business or creator account, you need to make sure to do so, because this is going to help, again, your business. You go to creator. After creator, you go to saved replies. At saved replies, this is where you can add in auto responses that are going to speak directly to your audience. So that way you don't have to type out the same message multiple times. If you know that you're going to get a frequently asked question or something or so forth, you can actually create these saved replies. So that way it's easier when you're in the DMs and you're engaging. Okay. And then lastly, show up consistently. This is one of our VIP members right here. This is Alicia Beeman. She shows up consistently on her page with her content, specifically with reels. And as we shared, the more reels you can share, if you can share once a day, that's great. If you don't have that kind of time, we understand. At least try to show up at least 2 to 3, ideally 3 to 4 times a week. If you have 3 of those being reels, that's even better. But you want to have that content speaking directly to your audience. Not just workouts, not just what you ate today, but something that actually is going to resonate with them. So they want to click on your video. They want to read your post. They want to scroll through your carousel. They want to read your caption. They want to follow you. And the more consistently you can do those things, you're going to see growth on your page. You're going to see an increase in your engagement. You're going to be able to sell more, because the more you build that rapport and those relationships with the individuals that are engaging with you, and get them in the DM, have those conversations, invite them to your workshop, invite them into your program, invite them to work with you, or offer some kind of freebie that captures their information on your landing page, which we'll share in another live. That's going to help you, again, acquire more clients. And the key is to show up, show your face, show up consistently. And if you're, afraid to show your face, you're going to have to get out of that. At the end of the day, this is a device, a very great device to advertise for free. You don't have to pay for ads. People don't buy objects and things, they buy people. They want to build relationships. They want to get to know you. They're buying you. There are tons of trainers and fitness coaches out there, but at the end of the day, what makes you unique? Why are you different from the trainer down the street? So just to recap really quickly, 5 steps to increase your growth and engagement on your page. Optimize your profile. Do that today. 2, you need to create that valuable, consistent content. 3, show up. Choose a day to go live right now. Write it in your notebook, set it in your calendar. Build those relationships. Be yourself, have fun, and show up consistently. Commit to 3 days a week that you're going to show up. So overall, let's just say you decide to do 3 days a week. 2 of those days you might do a reel or some kind of video. One of those days you do a live. The more you can show up consistently, the better. So I hope you all found this valuable. We are actually going to be having a live training at the end of this month, so stay tuned for that, where we are going to be teaching you strategies just like this to help you earn and achieve your next 10K online, right from the comfort of your home, right from this little device called your phone. So make sure to apply to that. The link is in the bio. If you guys have any questions, let me know. This live will not be staying up on the page. I'm going to post it right now. It's going to be taken off. It will be shared in our YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed, make sure to do so. But I'll see you guys in the next live training next Thursday at noon. Have a blessed day, y'all.